Okay, so you guys are currently on a little platform of sorts. There is a bit of cliffside in between there. Do you intend to get off and kind of ride the coast around here? Or are you going to try to get down and climb up onto this platform and then along there?
Probably makes sense to get onto the other platform.
Oh, okay. Additionally, I realized I forgot to address the insight check. First of all, A/Diamond, did you mean to have disadvantage? Sorry, advantage on the insight check or no?
I didn't mean to. It would just been on the
Okay.
5. I
So,
forgot to click off of it from combat.
okay, yeah, you can go. Yeah, it's completely fine.
Yeah, take care, man.
I'm happy you showed up anyway, but I totally get it. Yep. I think part of the
So
reason
they
you
get
showed up anyway is
consumed by the
to,
mud.
yeah, no, is because I've been kind of was a little iffy that they missed like 3 sessions in a row a while ago, but I think that's I totally get, you know, if you need to if you're too tired to function well, I get that. Um, the My point is, Norlis, could you roll an insight check as well? You're muted, by the way.
I typically am. Oh, that's a natural 20 for a 21. Holy
Okay,
shit.
so Abaddon and AC, you guys are kind of getting this, but for Mortar and more significantly, by a lot, Norlis,
Well,
you get an idea that ultimately the Paladary of Tyr seems like a reasonable place. Basically the weapon Tyrfling would have been, and considering you're in the understanding a lot of people came here for that. So that is either like a place that's completely looted, or it's an extremely dangerous place, or if people haven't got there yet or haven't, gotten in, there must be something blocking from people from getting there, or it's a guarded by something crazy. It's a very reasonable location or place. Additionally, you'd also know that is apparently an extensive underground to the city, and that it is a decent understanding is that a lot of the like ancient weapons would be in that underground, but you're not fully sure where like how to enter that underground. Albeit likely there's multiple entrances.
I reckon we enter there. We enter
Yes.
through the broken wall. See if we can't get on top of the wall, which should give us fairly protected travel.
I'd also like to mention that Norlis on your end, the docks you came from were the northern docks, and that was only probably like 6 days ago at most.
Gotcha.
And you do remember seeing like there was stuff that came and go. There's a variety of ships that came and go. At one point you did see a ship from the Lek clan, but you were in the understanding they were going to go to a different dock um site, and you also heard rumors that some group from the Carden Kingdom would eventually visit those docks. And you think that other dock that the Lek clan was going to was the Alton docks. It could have been the Southern docks, but you're not fully sure.
Alrighty.
Okay, with all that in mind, I'll stop at the okay, push forward. Um, Mortar, did you say you guys were going to try to basically climb up and down here?
Yes,
Or
as
okay,
that seems like the quicker option instead of trying to get through
okay,
mud.
okay. So you get to kind of an edge, and there's a good like around like maybe 13 to 14, maybe 15-foot cliff, uh, down into like a little muddy canyon of sorts, and then there's a a good like around like 15 maybe 16-foot cliff on the other side. And there's a good like at the closest there's an area that's about 10 feet apart at the closest. It's not a very large area, so like it's about an area where like only one or two people could stand. as in if you were going to jump. Otherwise, you could theoretically climb down it and then climb back up. Albeit, it would be you probably would need a rope would help, and there
We
might
have
be
the
some
power
difficulty.
of we have a power of rope and a person who could fly across the gap.
Okay.
I'm assuming they wouldn't be against flying across with rope and securing it to something.
Okay, well, I would say that Victorian would fly the there'd be like one small. Well, actually, you don't see there are trees here, but there's no trees near that close to the edge. There might be a rock or two, but there doesn't seem to be anything too large. There's
Like
some
how
way bigger
close is
logs.
the nearest tree?
Like, looks like it would be like 70 feet away.
I have more than enough rope for that.
Okay.
I have 450 feet of rope.
Okay. So yeah, they managed to zoop like through all the area, and you managed to set up a rope tying on one end to like maybe like to save a wall of the old like agricultural field, and then over to the tree. And I'd say you guys managed to get decently taught. Now I'm trying to say if I should just let you guys do it or have you guys do acrobatics checks to like climb across it. I'll say you guys can do if your character is particularly heavy, it might weigh it down a little bit, but it was tight enough. I'll say that you guys can do it for now without acrobatics checks, but in the future, if it's longer or in a different environment, you probably would. But for now, I'd say you guys managed to climb across a little awkwardly, but you do all do it. And now you're on the other side.
And then then walk down to our destination.
Okay. So you continue walking.
No, it's weird. We've been traveling for quite a while. And still I have to feel I don't know it all about you guys. Where are you guys from?
Like, whom is this directed towards? Is it directed towards Ace? Not Nautilus?
All of you.
I mean, I've told you where I'm from already.
Honestly, it's been so long, I can hardly remember.
Do a insight check
On whom?
on Ace.
Yeah. Sounds like someone came from the Earth plane. Yeah, definitely the Earth plane.
I'll give you an answer real quick.
That's a 16 insight.
We're just bullying Ace.
So far, everything has had a plan. That's what it was. Okay, I'm writing that down. I didn't forget.
I think it's that. And
My answer still stands the same.
okay, you get that like their age is. You aren't really sure. Do you think it's possible they're telling the truth? I mean, you don't know. They have a very strange biology. You aren't sure what race they are. Maybe they are 1,000 years old and it's forgotten. You don't really know. But it's it's maybe reasonable. Maybe they really are maybe they are very old and just forgot, and they're just kind of a strange person that kind of wanders the wastes and whatnot. Okay. So do other people answer him, or is it just silence, or
I've already answered. I've told them where I'm from. Once.
have you?
I have in the cave. I know I have because I remember it.
Yes.
Wait,
That's
I
mentioned then.
It was actually last night that we were talking about this. I think you were not entirely paying attention, and I'm saying that in reference to the fact you weren't here. I'm from Oscarval. I was a scholar at the library there.
Damn. We got scholars in our group. Alright, well. What did you study?
Oh, everything I could get my hands on. Um, in last year or so, I started heavily dabbling into the arcane aspects of things, more so than I had previously. Of course, I had to come across terms over the years. But yes, I just enjoy acquiring knowledge. I enjoy expanding my repertoire.
Alright, fair enough. Every man's got their hobbies.
I mean, it was one miscellaneous book that I happened to read that actually saved me from getting sacrificed in the newt cave. I happened to read about a disease that was prevalent in fire newts, and that there was actually a local herbal remedy that could aid them. And by having that information and providing it to the newts, they allowed me to live, which I am very grateful for. So you never know when the smallest and mundane amount of information may be the saving grace in your day-to-day life.
I'm assuming we'll be talking as we're walking.
Yes. Okay.
2 feet planted, not moving an inch, anytime I talk. No.
No, I pull up a chair anytime we speak.
Physically incapable of doing more than
Just
one action at
pulls
once.
chair out of thin air.
I was just thinking, like,
sits
Abaddon
down.
didn't have access to his magic until recently, except for the ability to conjure a chair whenever he needed.
Damn.
No, just pulls out like just on his back perpetually, like a fold out, like a really cheap fold out wooden chair.
Nah, just anytime I bend over, you see like a little peg-shaped square in my ass. I pull a fucking chair from my asshole, bro.
I mean, I reckon you could make a very like small stool,
Oh,
like a folding stool you could have on you.
Okay. So you guys eventually do make it to. So are you heading directly to the weird bridge structure or the docks?
I mean, we'll be going like to the little standout island area, and then probably looking in on the docks to make sure it's not overrun with trolls and death and horrible.
So you see the distance. There's a bit of docks, and there appears to be. This looks like a couple small boats and one larger boat. And the larger boat has like a teal, like a not teal, like uh a light, but somewhat. I'm having a hard time describing the coloration. It's like a greenish, I guess say a greenish hue to it, and seems to have like on the what do you call it at the front of a ship? You might have a mermaid or something. What's that called?
I know the name, I can't think of it.
same.
Okay, but instead of a mermaid, they have a image of a boar. That's additionally there's a like a set of a smaller boat of some sort that seems to be looped of a second boat, which has some other people in it, which looks a little strange. And then there's like a couple tents which look to be near the big boat, and then there you see like one other boat and a couple other things, but not yeah, maybe a couple other boats. It's possible that some of the other docks are more popular or that stuff has happened recently. Not fully sure. There looks to be trade maybe happening, but it's hard to tell specifically unless you get closer. And I would say let me actually put you guys down. I would say that you guys are around like here-ish right now.
May I make a perception check to try and discern more?
What specifically?
I mean, on the trade, on the people. Make sure it's not
I mean, you're far enough; it'd be hard to tell too much, but you can. I'll say you can do it, and I'll give you certain basic descriptors.
Never mind. Oh, I thought that was a 2, not gonna lie.
Okay, so I'll say, as in, if you're
That's
moving a little bit closer, like I'd say
Why did
as
you
you
post a
continue to
web?
move.
I was messing with the spell and clicked at like half a millimeter on the wrong location. My bad. I'm sorry.
It's
say
just
that,
like I like to check server, throws web in face.
My bad. My bad.
Yeah, I would say, let me find it. Where is it? Yeah. So you would see that there seems to be one person on a boat that has like armor that looks kind of like a bear, but they're on their own little boat. There also seems to be a group of people around a boat that look rather strange, like very strange. Like some people are glowing, look like a frog person. You see what looks like an some abstract shape. You see a guy with big armor, and then towards like the bigger ship, there's lots of people there. Some people have like helms with like moose antlers. Other people wearing armor. And that's like the general thing you kind of pick
So
up
there's
of. And
it's a non-cohesive group.
well, there seems to be. It's hard. Well, sort of. It's like the group with the being of a big ship kind of does look cohesive enough. Um, the group to the north seems like a weird group, like grouping of people. But it doesn't seem like there's like, oh, there's a bunch of people for all sorts of, Well, I mean, there are people from all over, but it looks like most of the people along the big ship are probably with the big ship. At least that's the basic gist you get, but it's hard to tell until you get there. And there also seemed to be someone in red armor, but you couldn't tell too much detail from that.
All right. It seems safe enough to approach. Worst case scenario, we have uh, I don't know, interact first and take any arrows for us.
Yeah.
So Mortar will again begin approaching the docks.
Okay.
I'm
I'll
assuming
put you on the map.
not alone.
Is anyone else with Morotar?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So place your characters down. Who's the people who are joining it? Other than if anyone's like staying behind or like staying 100 feet away, let me know. Put your characters down over here.
Yeah.
If you guys can't see, there should be no dynamic lighting on. Can you guys see?
Yeah. God
Okay.
damn it.
And it is kind of early. I would say it's like 6 a.m. Some people, it looks like there might be like some people are staying, others are sleeping. And some people are kind of getting up at every tents, but definitely, you saw people in the distance for that. It's still dark, but it's not too dark. It's like, I mean, yeah, it is. It is like winter is coming, so it's a bit dark at 6 a.m. But you were still able to see with things, especially since you have dark vision. But yeah, meta-wise, I had a lot more planned at the other place, but that's all I'll say. But yeah,
Yeah.
so you basically as you enter, Abaddon, do a history check.
Uno segundo. I rolled a 13.
Okay, I'll say you have advantage, given certain circumstances.
13 it is.
Ooh, okay, we have 13 with the boar symbol, and some of the people are wearing green, and basically a grouping of things. You get the idea that, oh wait, like that these people are probably with the Balek clan, which is the clan of people that worship Freyr, and the clan that the Sunder clan fucked up pretty significantly 1,000 years ago.
Oh,
You
fuck.
now do an insight check with disadvantage.
Oh, wait.
No, not bad.
Okay. You think that since most Goliaths aren't blue, since you're a blue Goliath, they might not notice you're a Goliath, and also might not think you're from the Thunder clan, so you'll probably be okay. Maybe they will recognize you're a blue Goliath and know the truth of a blue Goliath, but you don't. You think they probably don't know.
Immediately walks up. I am a baron of Clan Sunder.
Nice to meet you.
Um,
I fucked your wife.
Just shit. Immediately just fucking speared.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who was thinking exactly that.
You wouldn't have fireball.
Alright, people. Let's keep a bit of a low profile. From everything I've seen so far, their clan and my clan has less than positive standing with each other. If they find out I'm who I am, they'll probably start a big fucking fight. So be on your best behavior. I'll be on mine, and let's keep our noses clean.
Our noses?
Just behave.
Okay, understood. I wasn't planning on getting into any fights or anything.
All right.
Going to begin moving.
Okay. So as you move, you initially see a person that kind of briefly looks at you while they're sitting down kind of a cliffside. They appear to be in red armor, having a shield and a sword. They look rather pale and kind of slightly have their hood up. They look like they're just trying to mind their business, but they also look kind of like they're probably a strong person, albeit they seem to be like based off their face and bits of hair, you think they might be a woman, but you aren't fully sure.
Are they being
Um,
shifty?
It looks like they're tired to some extent, and they're more so trying to make sure that you might not be a threat to them.
So what do you want us to roll?
I would say Nornalis, Ace, and Moritar. Lithia Moritar. Nornalis and Ace do a history check, and Moritar, you can do a history check with disadvantage.
Let's hope it works this time.
Dude, I can't roll for shit.
27.
I would
Let's hope it
say
works this
Ace,
time.
since you were someone who was kind of out and about and would have known of current events for a little while, I think I'll give you advantage.
Who?
It worked this time.
Ace.
Oh, hell yeah.
It did? Wait, I said you had disadvantage, Mortar.
Yeah, I rolled at disadvantage. It took the lower
You
one. It
rolled
took 13.
21.
Yeah,
Oh,
13
okay.
plus 8.
Okay. Wow.
I still rolled
Also
shit. Don't worry,
Nornalis.
guys. I still
What'd you get,
rolled like
Nornalis?
shit. Don't worry.
Oh, Nornalis, what did you get?
I said 27.
Ooh. Oh shit. Okay.
Intelligence casters go
Okay.
bro.
So with a 27, you get there's some markings and things. This person's probably from the Carden Kingdom. The Carden Kingdom is not close by. It is decently far away. The Carden Kingdom is known for some iffy things. Vampirism, the enslavement of lichens and shifters, use of undead and questionable stuff. They also were historically, there was a horrible attack that they suffered a long while ago called known as the Soap tragedy, where a town in known as Soap was attacked by undead via a wannabe necromancer that became, well, sorry, well, not wannabe, sorry, a wannabe lich of sorts. And the kingdom is extremely controversial. And there's a lot of claims that the king of that kingdom was a vampire. Several years back, there was some iffy fuzz because there was some organization set an assassination plot to the king, and it almost succeeded. If the basic thing is the fact that they're from that kingdom and they're dressed as a knight means that they're probably of significance to that kingdom. Meaning, there's all sorts of things that this person could be. They could be a dampier, they could be a mutant or like modified lichen. They could be all sorts of stuff.
Holy shit, they did travel a long way.
Yeah.
That's not even like an easy travel. That's a fucking march.
I convey that to the rest of the group. As
Oh,
we're walking down.
How openly do you convey it?
Norlis is a naturally quiet talker, so he's just kind of. I believe that lass over there is from insert kingdom here that I can't remember the name of, because I'm EP and my brain is not full functioning yet.
Yeah. They almost seem to pick up what you're saying. Just kind of look away a little bit.
What do I get on a 21?
You get. I thought you did get 21.
Yeah, I
you
did
rolled
get a
advantage. You
21.
got 13.
No,
But you rolled
no.
disadvantage. You got 14.
Yeah, I did.
+8.
Oh. Well, you would have gotten basically all that minus like maybe the last. Well, yeah, you would not know the last bit. But basically what Moritar would have known is that they're a kingdom that had a history of enslaving lichens and whatnot. I guess to add to this, and this, albeit
I have the historical knowledge,
uh,
not rumors.
the other person would also know is that they historically did have a lot of lichens fighting them. Like there was a lot of it was like, okay, this region had a decent amount of lichens, and this was like a hard, like, okay, hey, like from a peasant's perspective, it was a pretty harsh time for a couple hundred years. And although, yeah, the leader is a vampire apparently, and there's all this shit going about, a lot of the peasants were accepting of it, and it's a bit. That was the other bit. Now, and Abaddon probably wouldn't know about more of the recent stuff. And he wouldn't know are they controversial? Like it'd be hard to he thinks it could possible, but you haven't talked to too many people about it really. So Okay. As you walk about, which direction are you heading, Mortar? Almost starting with directions.
Probably towards the closest groups of people if my PC didn't play up whenever I try and use my keyboard.
Well, there's three kind of main groups. There's the Bear Knight. There's the people over here, which look varied, and some of them look
Over
like they're.
here.
And then there's over here. So you see some people kind of getting up. They look like they have stuff about. They look like seems to be some mild trading. It looks like a lot of these people are the main group, but they definitely have lots of trade goods on them, and look like they possibly have that purpose, but it also might be seeming that they plan to possibly have a lot of people venture out and go into the city.
All right.
Albeit right now it's in the morning, but they definitely look like a group you can trade with.
Hello?
Who are you speaking to? Who are you going to speak to?
The big one. The big one with the horns on the head.
Okay. They look at you. Hello. Hello. I am Havadar. Havadir. Havadir. Don't want to do a Dar thing. I'm Havadir. Who may you be?
I am Mortar.
Are you here to trade or join us in our cause, or what is your purpose?
I've come with the intention of trading.
Interesting. What valuables do you have to us? We are a quite interesting interest in acquiring ancient weapons here. We wish to utilize them to help our clan's wealth and possibly restore some of our lost cities. Albeit the woods is great to me.
I don't have any Asian weapons on me.
Do an insight check. Oh, sorry, do a deception.
I mean, is that really such a like out there statement to say?
You know
Considering
what? I
how
mean,
like is that an out there is that an out there statement considering how rare they're
I
meant to be?
mean,
I'd honestly
I
agree with
mean,
them because it's
I
not natural
do.
to assume like that people
I
have them.
guess. I more so want the opportunity of like if he rolled a nat 1 to be like that, but yeah, I do kind of agree.
That's like literally walking. Do you
Yeah, I
have a
guess he shouldn't
philosopher's
assume
stone?
that. Yeah,
Do you
point
have
taken.
do you
Okay.
have a philosopher's stone on you? What?
Yeah. Okay, well, we have some potions here. We have some magical armor. Not the. There's some people we saw back at the Southern Docks, which had some more interesting stuff. Some people from apparently they escaped Najorvia and had some weird shit like special mechanical lungs and shit. But we have some armors and sorts, and so maybe some, perhaps something that may interest the druids or spellcasters of ye. But we'll see. What do you have to trade?
I have a boatload of rations.
Oh, that would be of meaning to us.
I have at least 30 rations on me right now.
Good God.
I have at
well,
least $2.
what kind of rations are they? Are they salted fish or pork, or are they vegan, or what kinds?
Yes, DM. What kinds of rations are there?
Let's say it's mixed. A lot of it's like salted pork, and some of it's like a lot of it's
It's
more
like
like
jerky.
bread and like there's some like dehydrated pumpkin.
40 pounds of beef jerky. What do you want for it?
I imagine it is literally a lot of jerky.
Yeah.
Jerky and dry bread mostly. That's jerky, dried fruits, and a bit of bread is mostly the rations. So those are the rations I have. I'll like take them out my bag and sort of, show them off.
So they seem interested, and how much would you like for them?
I would like 20 gold for the whole lot.
Let me just. Oh shit! What did I just delete? Hope it wasn't important.
Checking value of it.
Yeah. Oh. Where's the ration section? Oh, what quality? Oh, wait, no, rations aren't normal food. They're in the Adventures of Bureaucracies. Are. Yeah, ooh. How many days of rations are they?
I'm 30. I have a lot on me.
You good, bro?
I have a lot of these.
Okay, how many silver is in a gold?
10.
They look at you. Do a persuasion check,
I am trying to do a bit of a markup, but
but not too heavily.
2,000 platinum.
2,000 5.
Wait, I will say that your character is someone whom it would be. I'm not going to give you disadvantages. I mean, we could discuss some possible things, but it would be. You're not someone who has had a lot of experience in bargaining, or really.
I don't have
You've had
proficiency in
almost
persuasion,
no
so
experience with this, so you're kind of struggling a little bit. They kind of look at you. No, we'll give you. How about 14 gold?
14 gold and 5 silver.
Sure.
Deal.
Okay.
I will give them the rations. God,
So
I
you
do
sell
not
them
need
rations.
so many rations.
Okay. What else are you selling?
I have me getting annoyed with my PC currently because for some reason it refuses to function.
I think you got a hex on it.
Damn, it feels like it. That is
Yeah.
not plat. That's not silver. That is no. Okay. I have some gems on me.
Oh, gems. Well, we're not dwarves or anything, but we'll see what you have. We don't. If we could resell it and make use of it, that would be a meeting. What gems do you have?
I have a Alexandrite, a fire opal, and a jet.
Hmm. I'm not a jeweler. Give me a second. So he walks back and talks to some people, and then you see a woman kind of come up front, and she looks to you. Oh, hello. May I see what Oh my God. Okay. Wait. We go. Hello. I run. Um, I
I
function
run.
as a jeweler among other things, and well, a little bit more than that. Um, may I see what you have to sell?
I will take out the gems, the jewels. The jewel. I'll take out the jewels.
While you're doing, so she looks at them, and she seems to give you pretty like solid answers on them. Meaning, the things I already told you a couple sessions ago. Do you have those written down?
What the values of them? Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So she gives you those values, and seems to be pretty fair. While that's happening, what are the rest of you doing?
Because I imagine this conversation, because Mike Moritar is also a jeweler, so this would definitely be it'd be a bit of like a lengthy conversation.
I'm just kind of
Well,
following up, trying to keep people protected.
Uh, the weird figure over here seems to be looking in your direction. It's hard to tell if they're focusing on to one person or not because they're wearing armor, so you can't really see the direct gaze of their eyes. Additionally, you see a single person in here, which looks like they're trying to gather things up and maybe heading out for the day. But they seem to have already, geared up, at least in their helm and whatnot, which is that of a bear. You are. It's not immediately clear where they're from, with that alone, though. And you have no clue, at least initially, of what this group could be. Albeit, I would say Nordalis would probably have the best of you. Well, maybe Ace. Definitely not Abaddon, and probably not Morotarvo.
Moritar is preoccupied right now and
Yeah,
does not have line of
obviously.
sight.
Okay.
Oh,
You could
nice.
also talk with other people here to buy and trade for things, and I can. And you did hear that it sounded like they had some magic things and then also armor.
I also have leather armor for sale.
Okay, well, so did no one want to? I was just asking you guys. Otherwise, I'm get back to Mortar.
Abaddon's just sort of rummaging through his bag to see if he's got anything of
See
value.
what crap he's got to try and pawn off.
Okay.
Your
Nornalis
dad's
would.
Paper and that. Sorry.
You're fine. I talked over you.
I'll go. You first.
I'm sorry. Norlis would inquire with this group and then probably approach the second group up here. If the answer is no, if they have any spell scrolls available for purchase.
You said people up here or down here?
He would ask down here first because he's down here, and if the answer is no, he would go up to ask the people
Okay.
above.
So this person have it here goes to talk to you and you discuss. Perhaps let me see. He looks around. What kind of schools are you looking for? We have some. What kind of type?
Yes, just genuinely any you have. Looking to expand my repertoire. If I could copy it into my spell book, I'd of course purchase it from you. But
Well,
yes.
we have them, from my understanding, I think organized by like, I'm not a wizard. Magic schools type, but I know some terms like, because I've seen the writing, like, I've seen like the labels we have like abjuration and illusion and stuff like that. I know we have some abjuration ones. He pulls out a list and looks at the. Let's see. We have freedom of movement. We have 2 of those. Is that of interest?
I'd have to actually look at the spell just a moment.
And I could show you the scroll if you need to look at it. Obviously, I don't want you to use it. And if you do, like, obviously use it right now, it will, attack and kill you, since that would be problematic. But, as in before sale, you get the point. And he kind of looks at this. We also have this something called remove curse and non-detection.
I could be quite interested in the first one of the second group, remove curse.
Yes. We are.
I'll be back in like a minute.
Okay. I see. That's what I got. Okay. So that would be. I'm just looking for one of these things.
Are you playing a wizard? Yes. Do you have gold?
Okay.
Yes. Just buy every scroll.
I'm trying to. Okay, wait. Is it for scroll class? What?
I lied. I actually am not interested in that one. This is out of character. I didn't realize that was a wizard spell.
Oh, is it not a wizard? Oh, you not? Huh?
That is a wizard
Oh.
spell. So I can just choose to prepare that each day. The goal in what I'm asking, in case you're not entirely aware, is I'm trying to add non-wizard spells to my repertoire.
Wait, that's a thing
I'm-
wizards can do?
You can, yes. You can scribe them into your book at a gold
I thought-
cost.
You can't. It needs to be on the wizard spell list.
I don't believe that's
Yeah.
the case.
I'm not. This is of interest, but how I understood it was basically that. So as a wizard, each level you get +2 spells that you know. So you have a decent number of spells you know, but if you want to know even more, you can basically buy scrolls and take like a short rest to gain them. But you still need to be from your class. And the other thing is you obviously have to.
I am
to
incorrect. You
apply.
are correct. I guess I watched Crit Roll too much, and he was just learning spells left and right. I thought, okay, I see now.
To be clear, I like that idea because that makes it like wizards like crazy.
It
but
makes
if
a
that
lot
was
of
the case,
sense.
wizards-
Like you have
Yeah.
wizardly spell. Everything made sense in my head until like we actually broke it down. Like, you have wizard spells you can prepare, and then if you spend time and money of a spell that isn't your class, you can learn it.
I like that idea in concept, but it would have to be specific spells, and that'd be something I would have to think about.
I don't mind it. I think it would work better with a alternative way of doing spell casting. Like, wizards don't gain don't gain extra spells as they level up. They must find them, but they can be from any spell list. Would be a funky way of doing it.
I'd be okay with having like special abilities that allow you to do that, or like certain spells you can due to special circumstances, but generalistic. I'm not gonna make a new policy right now. I'm going
Yeah.
by how it normally works. And the
I
spells
think
he
it's
mentioned.
I think it's fine
were-
to cast any spell from a spell scroll.
Oh well, yes, that's just how that is.
I mean, it's technically not, but it's such a dumb rule, and like
Unless you're a
It-
non-spellcaster, then you have to roll to do some roll to
Yeah.
succeed, or if it's a
Te-
higher level.
technical ruling is it has to be from your spell list to cast it from a scroll. But that is such a dumb ruling, and it neuters the point of like spell scrolls so much.
I agree. I didn't know that was the case. Apologies for the misunderstanding.
Also,
You're
especially
welcome.
for a party like this where we have no healing, it would kill.
See
it'd kill the
that was
vibes.
that was one of my thoughts. I was like, okay, I'm gonna find a cure wound scroll or like spell book and spend the gold value to transcribe that into my book so I could provide some healing support. Like that was a thought of mine.
Yeah, yeah. So I could, for a freedom of movement spell, I could maybe 490 gold for one of those.
I'm not
Maybe a
interested in
little
that
bit.
one. Those I'm not interested, and I did explain that in character. That I'm not interested in those the scrolls they've mentioned so far.
Okay.
Ah,
Oh, you
well,
said remove curse. Let me look at that.
No,
That
not
would
not that one
be.
either.
Oh,
I was wrong.
let me see. Also, let me see. That was some of the abjuration list. We also have some illusion spells and a couple other things. We have mirror image. Is that of interest? Also, something called major image. Is that of interest for you?
I am looking at it.
Well, it's talking. They kind of hold the spell out in front of you so you can read. Yes. Okay. By this time, you would have Mortar, you would have sold the gems. Did Ace or Norlis, did you guys have any of the gems on your end?
No, they'd had them.
Oh, okay.
okay, can I just say what I'm selling in total?
You can write it down. I mean, if it's like something that they obviously wouldn't buy, like, oh yeah, here's, as in they're probably not gonna buy like 900 torches from you or something, or
Yeah,
like a bunch
I
of
already
ball
sell
bearings,
my.
but like
I'm
a
gonna sell
lot
my.
of, but more typical like other adventuring gear, like, oh yeah, like backpacks and things, they probably would buy.
I'm gonna sell my light crossbow,
Actually, maybe
the
they would buy
bolts,
torches.
the light crossbow, my bolts for that, and 2 daggers,
Okay,
and leather armor.
okay. Well, they
Just standard price.
the jeweler kind of sees Havadir looking at her like, okay, I can cover this, and she kind of gives you fairly reasonable, like, cost stuff for that. As in they're just what they are in the adventuring the
Yeah.
handbook. Player handbook. Okay.
Also, am
Back
I
to
adding the standard price for the jewels?
yes. I'm assuming you were carrying them for rest of people in the bag of holding.
Yes.
But this is interesting. Do you have any magic items per se?
I do not have any magic items for sale.
Oh,
Mostly because they are not.
what about for
too-
trade?
It depends on the trade.
Interesting. Well, we have some interesting things. We have. See, we mainly have some magical armors, but we may also have some staffs of some magical staves and maybe a wand. Let me check. Ew.
I may have absolutely just rinsed these people gold.
Yeah, they seem to have, let's see. We can
As long
easily
as they
skip
think they
this.
haven't been gypped.
Oh, also, that this is they have an interesting looking like ship, but it doesn't look that interesting looking. As in, more so, you would know that it was believed that one of the ancient weapons that this clan had was a ship, or more so like a Viking ship, that was extremely effective at being a ship and could do things that ships normally don't do, like fly.
I feel like I would like pick up on like the bare minimum, like
Yeah,
or that the ship would be some level of magic if it's
this
a
is a this is
artifact.
probably a magic ship, but this isn't that ship. Is my point.
Yeah.
Addition, like yeah, you know that like because that's like a big kind of thing about their clan. As in, that these people, they're associated with Freyr.
Yeah. I'm interested in your armor.
Okay. Well, if we had armor and we
Like
had
shield.
staves, let me armor.
I am
Let me
intrigued
just.
upon the armor.
I just hope we run into a thunderstorm. I can just hear the DM roll with countless dice.
So we have a. Okay. Did you want to see the normal armor or the shields first?
The shields.
We have a. Let me see. What is this? We have a battering shield. Apparently, let's see,
Alright.
beat this. They pulled out and it's a. It looks to be like a iron tower shield. It can help your it can make you more. It's a pretty helpful for improving your it's more effective than a normal shield, but it's essentially it can be used to rather effectively push a creature away from you to a magical extent. It's pretty effective knocking it prone, and to a certain number of times per day of this magical pushing. But it's 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 also quite a decent shield, and she kind of has some people kind of help her do that. Kind of pull it out. Mainly this guy who's like a good like 6'5" or so, and looks kind of scary looking. You're not even sure if he's from the same clan as her. And he has like a an iron helm of sorts. It doesn't have too much visibility. I mean, he probably can see stuff. Albeit you bet that he probably has his voice is probably muffled if he spoke, and has long horns extending from either side of the helm. But he
Yeah.
helps hold the shield up to show.
What are the other options?
Let's see. We also had one other magical shield, and then let's
A
see.
normal
Was
shield.
it, uh, we had this we had a boar shield, which is just like a shield, but it's magically enhanced. It's a little bit more effective than a normal shield. Meta wise, +1 shield.
Alright. And your armors.
Also, meta wise, the of the first shield I said did have a +1 to it in addition to stuff. Okay, there are armors. Shield. Okay. Let's see. We had. Oh, this is from trade with the I think the frost elves. We have some elven chain. We have 2 of those. And he pulls out what looks to be like a chain shirt that's more intricately done. It has some more like little like it looks a little cold looking. Sorry, not cold. It has some little like symbols of what snowflakes and carved onto parts of it, but it doesn't. It's not clear if it actually has like frost protection or not. And then, so is that of interest? We have some other stuff. We also,
What is the other stuff?
well, we did have some interesting bear armor. We sold it to that fellow over there. We additionally have something a little more. We have something a bit more controversial.
They have a
Oh
chastity
boy.
belt.
No, well, that'd be fun, but no.
Huh?
Kind of says a well,
One for everyone, please.
we might have dragon scale mail.
Dragon scale will. I can't remember if that's the actual D&D item or not.
It is.
Of which color?
It's, let me check. She looks back around and kind of looks through it.
Or what? I only
Seems
want to
to
buy from the
be.
White Dragon.
Ooh. She kind of like, it's like, okay. She realizes it seems to be there's some issue with her like getting direct contact with. She's talking to people about it, and they seem to be scolding her for telling you about it. But then she comes back and like, okay, shit. Okay, I got in trouble. It is a little complicated. We thought it was red, but that was painted over. It appears to be bronze, which is
I don't even know what elements they are anymore.
it's bronze is lightning.
Ah.
Oh, so actually, she looks again. It's like, okay, wait, shit, I brought wrong thing. Okay, we don't actually. Oh wait, I'm fucking dumb. I'm sorry. It was painted over fucking twice. The paint remover was awful. It was actually. I think it was silver.
Nah, it's magenta.
I'll buy the boar shield for 200 gold.
Yo, do I get another resistance and waste my money?
That's good. We'll do that. Sure. For worship. Were you asking about resist? Wait, get another resistance? Oh,
I was making a joke.
actually. Oh, okay.
I will hand them the 200 gold.
As I said, if you had something of meaningful worth, we'd be able to trade.
I'm buying the +1 shield for 200 smackaroos. And then I will ask about the staffs.
Okay. We have some couple staffs. Firstly, we have something called a Skybinder staff. It's simple. We wouldn't be. You probably sell it for probably like 90 gold. It's a little more effective than a normal staff. Gives some extra, spell attack and whatnot. But it's useful for essentially downing flying creatures.
Any other staffs, or is that it?
No, we have more staffs. We have a couple more. We also have a. See what the. Where was it? We also have a staff of the woodlands. Albeit, if you're not a druid, I don't think it'd be helpful for you. She looks over stuff. We have. Okay, first of all, meta question. Do a lot of okay, so is there a list somewhere of the magic items that artificers can use? Because a lot of the requirements for certain magic items were made before Artificer was a class. So is there a list of that somewhere? Like any book or no?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
I would just assume they
I
can just all attune to something a wizard can.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to go. Eventually, I think we have a staff of defense, or if that's what it's called, it's we I forget how we got it, but we have that. And yeah, I'd say it's something wizards can attune to, so I'd say you could use it.
Anyone could attune to it, actually.
Hmm?
Anyone could.
Staff of defense requires attunement by a bard, sorcerer, warlock, or wizard.
On D&D. Oh, you might be looking at the updated one, maybe.
I'm looking at the thing from the D&D wiki actually right now. Because it's an easy way for me to look at magic items.
Yeah, no, it does. It does. Anyone can attune to a staff of defense.
Yeah,
At
but
least it says on D&D Beyond.
Okay, but it appears to be a slender, like hollow staff made of glass. That's yet is as strong as oak, or at least
Yeah.
okay, could be. It looks like a glass staff.
How much is that one? How?
I'd say 190.
190 gold?
Yes.
190 gold.
Yes.
I'm buying that straight away.
Okay.
Actually, you've made 2 purchases. That is the amount of money that I have.
We have one other staff. Would you like to hear it? It's. I'm not sure if you have them, but you know,
Sure.
It is a
Hey.
staff of frost.
Okay.
It's can. We were looking for 750 gold, maybe 700.
Before you go on, I'm just curious. Did you split the gold of the gems that you sold that were, the whole
No.
parties, or are you just holding it all?
You guys are watching him do this.
To be fair, we did divvy up the loot, and I was.
That was
given
before
gems.
the gems were valued at
No.
2,500
They wanted
total.
you to identify them, I think.
We had 700 gold divided amongst 4 people, and then the gems were worth 2,500 total, if I recall correctly.
It wasn't 2,500. It was a lot
Oh.
less.
Also, in
Well, I
addition
know
to armor, they
Exandrite
also
was
have
1,000.
+1 armor.
Yeah. It was 1,600 gold.
Okay. I thought the other one was 1,000.
I have not spent that.
Okay. I was literally just curious because I've been poring over Wizard because there were so many things I didn't know about Wizard, and I'm learning how dogged on they really are.
Yeah.
So I wasn't fully aware.
How much is the Elven Chain?
I should also like to mention we also have some other magic armors, some boar armor, as in +1 studded leather. But the elven chain, let me see. It would be around 290, 295.
I'll
Maybe a
buy
little
the
more
Elven
than that.
Chain.
That might be... Okay.
If it's 295, I will give them 300.
Okay. Just to confirm, you've already taken. I'm assuming during the last rest, you've been finally combining your armor with the other piece of armor, correct?
I was meaning to ask you about that, but if so, yes.
Okay. So I'm assuming this isn't for you. Okay.
No, I'd be crying if it was for me. In all honesty. Oh.
You'd be crying if you chose to
I'd
wear the chain.
I'd be crying if I had to wait longer.
You could. I'd say you'd be okay.
I will be selling the chainmail back. Selling the chainmail to them then.
Okay.
Uh,
Does anyone do anything else? It seems the Bear Knight seems to finally like leave and the site a little bit. It almost they're gonna yell at the person in red, but they stop themselves.
I'm not doing
In
anything
addition,
now.
this thing starts walking.
I'm not doing anything.
Avalon's just keeping a low profile.
It
He
seems
doesn't
to
know when
look
to
at
start
Ace
shooting.
for a little bit and just kind of sits in an odd squat.
Can
But
I
yes,
match his odd squat?
that's all the shopping I'm doing.
Okay.
And Nautilus is not Nautilus. Trying to say Nautilus. Nautilus will be getting a very nice gift of elven chainmail.
Can I wear
Can
that?
they wear it?
I don't know if I can wear that.
There's a reason why I got it. You don't need proficiency to wear it.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's what makes it good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's just that we're going somewhere dangerous, and you don't seem to be wearing very defensible
No,
equipment.
I can never get the hang of spellcasting while wearing armor.
This
Abaddon,
should help.
Abaddon, were you going to buy anything or sell anything?
No, basically the moment he saw that it was Clan Lek was
He climbed up.
potentially there. Yeah, basically, I'm not looking for beef.
I actually have no clue what you just said. Um, well, I just want to know because I know you may have a magic item you might want to sell. That's all, or trade. That's all I mentioned.
You
But
fucking
yeah,
trade that axe. You are not
not
making
the
out of
axe,
the camp.
obviously, but he has like a +1 sword. I'm pretty sure. Which, by the way, swords and axes do the same type of damage. They both do slashing. Rapiers do piercing and daggers do piercing, but for like long swords, which are more like a broadsword in reality in terms of D&D, do like they do slashing just like axes do. Let's see.
Morishaw's also gonna like wander off and like pick up some stones on the floor.
Okay. You see some stones. As you're wandering off and picking up stones, it dawns on you that these docks probably were here to some extent, but it's clear that they must have been built on by the Altons when they did the siege on like the city, which is why the city is in ruin. And you do see a dead horse, which they probably left, or it looks like a dead horse. Maybe it's a cow, but it looks like it's a horse they left here and stuff went back to it. Went at it.
Yeah.
But yeah. Uh, what are the others doing? This big thing is looking towards you, Ace.
Yeah.
It seems to be a rather large person or suit of armor. They sound really weird when they walk, and they're just kind of squatting, looking at you. Okay, I guess silence.
I guess nothing.
Sorry. I don't really have anything to say to that.
Oh, okay. If you don't, by the way, for meta stuff, whenever there's silence, I assume people like are. It means people are either not doing. I assume it's a negative thing on my end, regardless if
Oh,
it is or
no.
not. As in, I always assume that if there's silence, it's like, oh shit, I fucked up as a DM, or oh, people aren't having fun or aren't liking this.
Oh,
Regardless,
no, I
so
just had
yeah,
nothing
okay.
to input.
Yeah, I know. A good way to deal with that is like, or more to, it's just you could be like, oh no, my character just kind of doesn't do anything, or like you can describe your character whatever. Or
Yeah.
also, don't be afraid to like have your character ask questions that aren't necessarily relevant at the moment, or them just do
Mhm.
shit. Now, in like certain tight situations, it can become meh, but like if it's things are more like flowing differently, it can help flip your character and stuff. Okay. You guys, do you head out or do you stay here?
Meta question. Since since I would have done my armor on during the long rest, would I be able to make the use my infusion to create some sending stones?
Um, during that long rest?
Yeah, as it's kind of the thing. I do it at the end of the long
Sure.
rest.
I mean, yeah, I could do that. Yeah, sure. create
I
some
have a
settings.
question.
People
'Cause I
would
don't know.
notice.
I just don't know how the function work. How does if you get a magic item, do you need the spell identifier to know what the fuck it does?
Yes, unless you've been told what the fuck it does.
So yeah, that being said, if you use it if it's a thing and you use it in combat, I'm always iffy because I'm like, well, do I just have nothing happen, or
It
do I
depends. It
do it
depends, like,
basically? Because
how
if it's
obvious it
attunement
is.
specifically, to get the stuff, I'll like describe, oh, it feels magical, but it doesn't feel like you quite done it. And that's why I will also say meta-wise, a lot of the magic items, or sorry, ancient weapons, the whole thing I've been going with is like, if they do require attunement, it's to get extra stuff, and they are feeling like magically significant at the base level. As in a lot of them, I don't have. You don't have to attune to them. That's my point.
All
The
right,
ancient
thank you.
weapons.
I just want to know for future reference.
Just wants to know for when he pulls out the thing he has, and
No,
Moritar
no, no,
immediately-
no.
and Moritar shoulder shouts him, puts it in the bag of
As in,
holding.
as in, if you
I
use it in
don't
combat, I'll
have
give you the stuff
anything.
for it. Okay.
Yeah, wink, wink, nod, nod.
Yeah, whatever you. Okay.
No. I have nothing. Nothing.
Okay. So, do you leave or do you stay here longer? Because you're getting the idea that this group is weird. You see people that look like they are made of like ooze. You see a frog person who looks cold and looks like they're from probably like another continent, most likely. And this person has a visible skeleton, but doesn't look to be undead. And this is like the strangest group of people you guys have seen. Additionally, this creature is going to continue to stay here, but start to wander a little bit closer. And it looks to be this night is about to wander off.
I think we
get their stuff.
we dip. My vote disappear.
This is fine.
I agree with that. I'll also be handing non-list the staff defense.
Oh, before you all go, said Habitier, could I ask you a question? Did you come here? What port did you come here from?
We walked.
You walked?
Yeah.
Were you in Vala?
Yes.
Oh shit. We've heard. Is everything going well there? Or I haven't been there. I've had a.
It is not going well.
What do you mean go? Well, I had a.
That is done. It's gone.
How do I put this? My brother had a son, which was a little weird, and he dropped him off there years ago. And I think the son fought some old person there, was his father. And I don't know. I just want to know what happened to him. He was a little weird. You would probably
Oh,
notice it.
if you're about who I'm thinking, yeah, he's still there, maybe.
His name was
But
Jan.
yeah, there, but the place is like abandoned now, so you might have
What do you mean it's
wandered
abandoned?
off.
What happened?
Wolves attacked it.
Wolves? That caused it to be abandoned?
Like a lot of wolves.
Why would? Oh,
Anyway, we've got things to do.
I
Daylight to save.
I'd like to get some context for what you mean by that.
What? How would
I'm
I know?
someone-
We showed up. Wolves everywhere. Dead bodies everywhere.
There was like live wolves. You fought the
No.
wolves.
Very dead. Fuck the wolves.
Yeah, Ace knows more about this than me.
I don't know fucking shit.
I mean, you were there. Dead bodies, dead wolves.
It was
Well-
it was a whole lot of dudes. I killed a whole lot of dudes, and a whole lot of dudes died.
What do you mean,
Well,
dudes? You mean wolves, right?
Like wolves and people. I killed wolves. Wolves killed people. I kind of didn't care, but I was there.
I only ask because that seems a little unnatural of wolves. So I didn't know if some spellcaster was doing that. Well, I only really mentioned this because
I don't know.
my
the
group
wolf
here is
pissed me
as
off.
the part of their interest is to get some ancient weapons here. And from our understanding, the Vetnor had some type of something. We don't know what it does, but we know it's called the Wolf-Bitten Hand, and we think it's in the city, but it might have been somewhere else. And I didn't know if that could have any relation. in case someone, stole it from the city and
I don't know. All I
used to
know is
control
wolves have
wolves. I
been
don't know
going
what does.
crazy in the region recently.
Okay, well, we haven't seen any
Those-
here, but there typically isn't wolves down by these mudflats, really. Uh, From my understanding, is there may have used to be some wild dogs and wolves that maybe came from out the city, but I think a lot of them are eaten by mud crabs. Have you seen any big crabs? They
No,
might not be in
I
season.
mostly
Well,
don't.
okay. When I say big crabs, I mean like big crab, like big crabs, like kind of.
anyway, we've places to be,
Okay,
things to
well,
do.
I wish you for the best, but not really,
People
because,
to
well, I mean, I do
kill.
wish for you for the best, but I hope our interest in yours don't falter. Glory to
Uh,
Freyr. See you again. Or
Goodbye.
or
See you
see you
again.
at some point. Okay.
As we're walking off, I'll be handing Nornolus the staff of defense.
What does that do?
Makes you
I will
hard
send you the
harder to
info.
hit. Meta, while holding a staff and attuned to it, you get a +1 AC and can cast Mage Armor or Shield. You
Here,
know,
here's the
You
pink rat.
get magically hard, and then they can't hit you.
yeah, aka you can just use it as a spam shield for more or less free.
Awesome.
So,
You gain
you
10
guys,
charge and it takes 2 charges to cast shield. Just acquire the correct information from it from some very legal sources online. AK, it takes up both my hands and need a hand free to do stuff, so. And the shield's more important.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I wasn't expecting this.
Well, I personally don't think Abaddon is going to need it, and well,
He's gotta cast
Ace
spells, man.
Ace seems to be I you know I
I don't know.
haven't
Can
seen them
sources?
get hit hard enough to
Like,
really have a good opinion.
I was gonna say source. I forgot you're not supposed to. You're warlock. Can warlocks use shields?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Oh,
Well, I mean, it's not a shield. It's a spell shield.
Warlocks can use shields. I just am not because I'm cool.
And I'm playing the tank artificer, so I want my AC to be stupidly high. And it's already at 20. Mm. Ooh. But yes.
okay. So you guys start to continue, and as you continue, it's clear that you're not really walking alone. The Bear Knight and Red Knight are kind of walking the same direction you're going.
Being cryptids.
Both of them kind of stay their distance to each other. And the Red Knight kind of looks you over and starts to walk a little closer to you, but still kind of keeps their distance. They eventually you get to the kind of an area that's all raised, and you see them start to. There seems to clearly be a like. It's not just a cliff. There's a clear like stair case that's been built into this. It looks a little rugged, but not bad. And it's also clear that this staircase was likely built by the Alton people who seized the place. You guys kind of. It seems to be that like the Bear Knight gets there first and climbs up, and the like Red Knight kind of stands to the side, a little bit waiting for you guys to go next. And they're standing a good like 20 feet away from you.
Guess we'll be going up the stairs then.
Yes. You start to head up the stairs, and then it's clear the Red Knight kind of follows behind.
I'm the only
And
one got a bad feeling about this.
you kind of see ahead, and there are you see a bridge of sorts, which looks very weird. I would say I'm going to say Nornolus, do a Mm, do an
Don't ask me,
Arcana
I'll roll
check
a
with
2.
advantage.
I have an Arcana thing.
Silence walk.
That's a
Um,
22 total, 14 plus 8.
okay.
Why can't I
You,
roll like this?
because you're a wizard, and actually, you know what? Maybe, you know what? I'd say that the rest of you could also do Arcana checks, but since they're probably the most, I mean, eh, yeah. Okay, I mean, just sure that works. But the basic thing is, you realize this bridge is not just magically constructed. You guys start to, some of you, especially the, I'd say like Diamond definitely would get, I'm sorry, not Diamond, Ace would get it, but also Nornalis, that this was used via the what is it called? I think it is there a spell called Create Stone?
No.
What's it called? Is there
You
a spell
have
that's similar?
stone wall, shape stone.
Shape Stone. There we go.
Shapestone.
You
So this
also
looks
have creation, which lets you use surrounding materials to create something, and it does say
Yes.
you could use it to create a bridge.
okay.
There's a
This
few
looks
options.
like it was either created with the creation spell or more like, or possibly that with a use at some point of multiple uses of shaped stone. It looks like it's probably multiple uses of shaped stone, albeit it's hard to tell. The point is that it's clearly a bridge that's been magically created using rock,
It is.
and it's about a good 25, probably a good like maybe 35 feet down from the bridge, as in from 35 deep down to the water. And on
Yeah.
this bridge is quite a few dead bodies. Among those bodies, there's also a lot of armor that looks weird. As in, it looks. Some of it has blood on it, but it doesn't look like it's the blood of the person in the armor. It just kind of looks like loose armor that's been breaking up. And towards the end of this passage, is you see like 2 trolls, which seem to have kind of used this as a way to like kind of get easy food, but it looks like they may have showed here recently. It looks like there must have been some type of combat here. But you definitely see trolls at the end of that bridge, which are like as you get close to the bridge, like right in front of it, the trolls would probably be a good like a little under 100 feet away.
Goddamn, more fucking trolls.
Hmm. So, what should we do about the trolls? Also, what is the Bear Knight doing?
The Bear Knight kind of stands his ground a little bit, and he seems to have a big axe. And he looks around a little bit. He looks to you. He looks like he's. They look like they're trying to like decide if they want to actually talk to you and make a plan, or if they're on their own. And the like Red Knight eventually kind of gets your vision and walks around you and goes to the side a little bit away from the Bear Knight. The Bear Knight then looks to you. Fine. I can take these trolls by myself, most likely. But if you'd like to help, you're welcome to. However, I realize that if I just do it myself, you would have the opportunity to maybe attack me while weakened and could kill and eat me. I do not want that. I do not know where you're from. I don't know if I care. Obviously, you guys are clearly a band of strange people. Like, I'll be honest with you, I don't know what you're probably like a fire genasi or some other kind of elemental degeneracy. I'm no offense, but I don't deal with that. You have whatever the fuck that is, and he points to Ace. You have a
Hey.
furbolg, which don't get me
The hell
wrong,
up you
I've
do, man?
met decent furbolgs, but anyone that's not a druid and can talk to like birds is just a prissy princess. I'm sorry. And
I'm sorry, who are you? You're the one following us.
no, I'm following my own path, and you happen to be
Right,
out
and you
near
happened
me.
to leave right as we left.
Then you got a fucking
Despite
fairy
despite
and
having
a
the ability
fucking
to leave
tiefling.
at any other time, you chose to leave immediately after
No,
we left.
No, actually, they did leave before you left. It's just you got up to them. They did
Oh,
leave.
I misunderstood entirely. I could have swore you
Yeah,
said they
they
left
left
as.
before you left, and you guys caught up with them.
Oh, okay. I completely misinterpreted that. My bad. Recount
Mordecai's
the
gonna look over
entire
to
statement.
the red.
I would not have
Mordecai's
said
gonna
that
look over to the
then.
red knight and be like, so are you planning on like stabbing us on the back?
No, I do not.
So this guy's a bit of an asshole, not gonna lie.
I mean,
Well-
I've been worse. Okay.
So like, are we gonna help him fight the trolls, or we're just gonna let him do it himself?
Yeah, I guess. And when you see her speak, you notice something really strange. She's got fangs. Like, in order to kind of properly speak, she took her helm up, and she has like two sharp, like from the roof of her mouth, as in her top teeth. Two of her teeth come down in the form of fangs. But she, like, if she was literally a vampire, she probably would. The sun's out. It's not like 7 to 8. It's like 7:45 a.m. The sun is starting to come out. Like, if she was an actual vampire, she'd probably be in a bad situation.
Also, I'm going to toss one of the sending stones to Abaddon.
Okay.
I get it. Thank you.
I will then send a message to it. I'm gonna kill the bear guy.
I'll go over to you and I nod.
Can
I mean, you can send a
completely
message
oblivious-
back.
Oh, sure, I'm kind of new to this technological wonder jumbo.
It's literally a stone with like a rune carved onto it.
I would say that you have actually, Abaddon, you probably have seen them before. You just don't know how they work. As in, your village is one that does use also like plenty of magical things. I mean, more so certain kinds of things, more so things that are a little more Goliath associated stones. It's like, and so you probably have seen these before. You just haven't used them before.
Well, I try to rob
As
a
in the
little
same
bit
kind of
of-
people who make the cool glass eyes. Some of them will make well, actually, it was more stonework than glasswork, but yeah.
Sure, we'll help you with the trolls.
Are you communicating this to the rest of the group, or are you just telling explicitly Abaddon that you're going to kill the bear guy for assumedly
The bear guy-
no reason?
I mean, he was racist towards me.
He's an asshole.
Well,
He's an asshole, and we're going to a place where we don't know if we can trust anyone, and this guy has openly said he does not trust us.
well, that's
I
a
mean,
good point.
he has a valid
No, no.
point.
No, he's got a point.
I mean, you don't trust
I'm
him.
all for murder.
He clearly
for
doesn't
mine.
trust you. I think we're on the same level playing field. But I'm saying this out of character because you haven't communicated this to Norlis. Norlis doesn't want to fight people.
I don't like. Yeah, out of character. I don't think I'm going to go. Should we kill this man? This man right here, pointing at this man, the
No.
man in the bear armor, right here in front of us. Should we kill him? Alright, I don't have a way to like tell anyone else really, without being uber obvious.
Where are we on the map right now? Are we right
We are, like,
here?
I have not sent you on the battle map yet.
No.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
asking.
like-
I'm just where. So
You guys are right here, right where I'm at stone. Like right, I think that I'd say there's a good like in between this rock and like the bridge. I'd say there's probably like let me just look at this again. There would be about 5 to 10 feet of space. And so that's where you guys are. You are at the front of a bridge or around that rock kinda, and you're looking towards the bridge and sorry, and across the area there's like, as in space, there'd probably be like a cup, 10 okay, let me say this again. There'd probably be 10 to 15 feet of space between the start of a bridge, as in the start of a cliff, and that big rock, and you guys are around that area.
okay,
With
yeah.
the Bear Knight kind of and the Red Knight keeping their distance, but the Red Knight's way closer now.
I have a line of questions for you.
Yeah.
I'm right by that rock on the side of the bridge, closest to the Alton docks. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see the troll.
There's 2 trolls.
Okay.
One of them looks more normal but kind of ugly, and the other seems to have 4 arms.
Okay, we're gonna lock on the troll with 4 arms. I can see the troll with 4 arms. Yes.
I will. If you're going to do something with it, I'll put you on the battle map so you can see. But what is your intention? Yes, it is around.
These are all leading to it. These are all leading to a point. Don't like I'll get to it.
I know.
So I can see the troll. Assumedly, I'm in a place where I can see the troll. I can see in the distance, in a straight line, because of the way that things are plateaued. I can see Vetberg Castle, right?
It's more than 70 feet away.
Yeah.
No, I can visually see, like, because it's a taller building.
Yeah, you can see the top of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
You would also probably have seen this, which this thing right here is like looks like a temple of some kind, and it has like it kind of, I guess in shape, think of it like a set of 2 donuts.
Okay.
That could be
So a
unhelpful.
figure of 8.
All right.
Yeah.
So that leads up to what I'm going to do. I can see the troll. I can see the castle in the distance. Nornalis is going to cast his new spell he learned as he leveled up.
Wait, level up? What level
I
are
should
we?
have put you where you guys are. I'm sorry.
We
you guys are now-
went up to level 6. Right after the fight. Sorry, I haven't had a chance to use new spells since I leveled up, so that's why I'm saying it like that. And wizards learn 2 new spells every time they level up. I'm learning stuff about wizard lately. You see. No, I guess. Would you say I'd have to be within 90 feet of the troll?
I don't think you're gonna have the range for that.
You're around. You could so I would say like the
Is the bridge 90 feet long?
the troll with 4 arms is about 5 feet closer to you guys than the other troll, but it should be around. Let me measure out where I think you would be. Are you going to get at the very front of the bridge, or are you going to get like as in where the cliff is, or are you somewhere close before we cast this?
I will get into.
Or are you hiding behind a rock a little bit?
I will say, listen, we don't have time for infighting. We are doing our own thing. You're doing your own thing. Let me make both of our jobs really easy. And he walks forward into range 90 feet from the troll.
Yeah,
and
you have actually. If you stand right by the bridge, you have enough feet. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
It's exactly 90.
Excellent. So he makes like a whirlpool effect in his hand, like over an open palm, and says out loud, so this is a new spell. What do I say out loud? Be gone to another place, and cast Vortex Warp on the troll. And he has to roll a Constitution saving throw. I'm telling you that he rolled an 8. He fails the saving throw, and I teleport him to Old Vetberg Castle.
Unfortunately, you cannot do that.
I can do that.
The range is 90 feet. It is 90 feet to 90 feet.
Is that no?
So as long as they're within 90 feet of you, you can target them, and then you can teleport them anywhere within 90 feet of you.
Ugh, I didn't fucking miss that. Okay, ignore everything I did. I feel stupid now.
I understand what you do.
I feel
It's
very
a cool idea,
stupid.
but
In the water?
No, I feel very stupid. I'm
Put in the
gonna.
water?
I don't want to do
I
anything.
also-
I'm
you
gonna
can't
shut up.
teleport them on the water, unfortunately.
I'm good. Never mind. Sorry.
Also,
It's such a powerful spell, but it's so finicky with the wording.
yeah, a little bit past that, the trolls, you see some other armor, but it looks like it's standing up. Like, it looks like people in armor, but weird. Like, they kind of don't, they just kind of, the trolls don't seem to mind them.
Also,
fucking
Abaddon has disappeared.
Yeah, I know, I meant to say I talked to him. Yeah, they're tired, they need to go to bed.
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah, by the way, I totally get that, like, although I don't, like, I have to, like, tell myself this, because I know it's happening, but I don't, view, like, it's not, like, an immediate thing, but obviously, like, the session's a little slower, because people have been tired for stuff, so I get that. Albeit, it also makes me feel like I need more players. I don't know. It's a fucking
why you got
logical fallacy
caffeine.
that I push, but yeah. Are you teleporting into water, or were you teleporting in?
I'm not doing anything because I didn't.
By the way,
Yeah, the spell doesn't work the way I thought it was, and I feel really stupid.
I should explain. The bridge is a solid stone slab. There's no like in the two things that it's connected to the cliffs, but there's no
No supporting.
supporting beams or anything. Okay. Meaning if you wanted to teleport patrol into the water, it would just be smashed or far away. You could do that. You could probably fight the patrol and fight other stuff and leave before it gets back maybe. Since it's the cliffs themselves. I mean, are like 35. I would I say 30. I mean, it's around like 35 to 40 feet. Like around 35 feet or so down the water. But yeah.
To quote, he misread the spell and thought it had a lot more range than it does.
Okay. I mean, it would still be of work to start to do that, but yeah, obviously teleporting it to the castle is a whole different thing. Wait,
I've read it as in within view, as in if you could see it, you could, as if it was in range for you to cast a spell, you could teleport it, so long as you saw a view. And
that would be cool, but
That'd be cool, but for a second level
Wait.
spell.
Oh yeah, it's a second level. Oh boy.
Yeah,
Wait.
well, it only
You-
works like if you can see a mountain in the distance, like or you can see something like actually far away. Most times you're in a lot of dungeoneering is in caves, so like there's not a massive distance you could take it. So I thought there was a way I could spin it to make it like way stronger than it normally is, and I found a way to do it here, assuming my incorrect reading of the writing was correct. But
Yeah,
it's not, and I
it's
feel dumb.
meant to be. It's meant to be like a more of a this like move around teammates and whatnot positioning.
The Bear Knight starts to move forward onto the thing, kind of looking at you. And he gives you the middle finger in his. It doesn't look like much because of the armor he's wearing. Well, let me wait.
Oh, does he have the little?
Wait a
mittens?
second. No, I take it back. He has a. He has probably like leather gloves. Actually, let me find it.
I was gonna say he doesn't have like the mitten gauntlets. Question is, are
Use
we doing
the
this
group-
Are we doing this combat?
It seems, yeah. Is it getting late for you guys?
It's just the people.
No.
That's all.
Yeah,
We can do the combat with 3 people. That's fine. And then I will also obviously you might have help, and then I'll control some of the other players. But if you'd like to go about this differently, or be like more
I'm
here or
I'm
do other
fine
stuff.
doing combat.
Yeah.
I'm fine doing combat, but we should end the session after the combat to not progress
Yeah.
too much.
Oh yeah.
We're missing like basically a third of the party.
I will say meta-wise, I intended to have the weird group of slime people on the other map, and also, well, my main point is I had different. I'm surprised you guys chose to do the other thing. To choose to go to the Alton docks instead of the other docks. I am surprised you did that. That's the only thing I'll mention.
Why are
But
you surprised that we went to path that seems de facto easiest?
I thought the other path would be de facto easiest because it's shorter. I don't know.
I mean, going through
I
the
mean-
front gates, which has a gate, compared
Yeah.
to Hull.
Yeah, but also this is there's 2 ways to get into the city, so people are gonna go either way, and I don't know. But yeah. Okay,
Anyway,
but
I've
we
placed down
will.
my thingy.
Yeah. Our Ace and Norna, so you fine continue on? Or do you want to stop?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, put your characters down. So you can also, so the Red Knight kind of looks to you a bit and thinks, well, I'll help you out if you need it.
I mean, like, we're all going the same way.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Okay, I just don't want to get too attached, that's all. And they seem to kind of walk past you. They look adequately. They seem like a woman of undescript age, but in the sense that they are probably 18 to 30 or so. But given the fact that there's some uncertainties given the fact of Ultimate Kingdom, and you're pretty sure you saw fangs, it could be a Dampier or something. So that means it's less clear, and there's always the possibility she's an elf. So we haven't seen that. So who knows what? But yeah.
I will roll initiative then. I will roll shit initiative then.
I keep rolling mediocrely bad.
I either roll trash or like roll like a decent thing on such a pointless check.
I rolled a 14 initiative.
Hmm.
Would you like to tell someone about some like information you could just tell them, decide not to tell them? Roll high. You want to roll a good initiative? No, roll trash.
Where's the? I'm trying to. I'm looking for something because I'm trying to remember the name I put for someone here.
Nautilus,
What do I have
what is your dexterity?
16.
16.
It's one better than mine.
I'm trying to work out what your AC should be if you've not already done it.
Did you give him both the staff and the elven mail?
Yep.
Okay, I will figure that out now. I've been like doing so much wizard research because I feel like I failed as a wizard today. I'm quite upset with myself. I'm not going to lie. Everything I thought I wanted to do was wrong, and I kind of want to
Looks
cry.
at floor. Damn.
Like,
It's my first time
Wizard
playing
con.
a spellcaster at all, so I'm still like planning out turns is taking me longer than I like.
Damn.
Like
Wizard college failed me yet again.
I make these plans, and then it's like, no, that's not how wizard works. I'm like, what do you mean? That's exact. No, it's not how wizard works, is it? Fuck me.
I have a pretty like alphabetical knowledge of like D&D.
See, you ask me anything about magic, and I know way too much. Like the amount of information in about Magic the Gathering in my brain is insane.
Okay,
Holy
wait. No,
shit!
okay.
You've
I
got
found the
fucking,
name. Okay.
you got big boy AC.
All right.
I got 14.
So
Nautilus now has 18 AC. So that's 15 plus 2 plus 1.
Where are you getting 15?
Elven Chain is 14, but it's a plus 1, so it's 15. You've got it's medium armor, so you add your plus 2
I
modifier.
think it's 13 plus 1 plus 2.
Oh, might be. I am. Yeah.
Okay,
so,
yeah. I was doing the basic math. I'm like, I think that's 17. Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Wow.
Big difference.
Fucking tanky ass wizard. Holy shit.
I'm a Claire Cardine, by the way. I don't, and also in terms of your goals with that Bear Knight man, I don't like them, but they're not. They probably could take out both those trolls.
There's a
What I've
reason
seen.
they're on the front line.
If they start to walk, ignoring you, just kind of going out. Do you plan to roll initiative, or you plan to watch this person fight trolls?
I've rolled initiative just to get it
Okay.
over and done with. If we
Oh,
Oh yeah, same.
Yep.
so
not
you see
intending
the
to fight
person
straight away.
head forward, and they take out an axe, and this axe looks rather decorative, and it seems to be something of, it looks like it has like symbology and whatnot that makes it you feel like, okay, maybe it's associated with one of the nearby clans or something. It's got a lot of runes in it, whatnot, but has like imagery of like plants. It's kind of weird. Like it looks almost like shit. I was about to say something cool, but then I can't. Was it mistletoe? It looks almost like mistletoe, like decorative little symbols of mistletoe on the axe. But they take it out and head forward.
My
And
loot
just kind
sense
of
is tingling.
yeah. Um, and they kind of continue forward, and they just kind of rush at patrols, and they begin to fight patrols and look to be doing pretty good. Um, they
I'm going
take
to
a hit or two.
move- I'm going to move up.
Okay. You guys can get involved. Otherwise, if you take your time a little bit, he seems to cut off all the arms on the troll that had 4 arms, cut its head off and kick it into the water. Then like focuses in on the next troll and like just rips its like jaw off and smashes it onto a rock, like piercing its body.
I wanna
Some
like. Sorry.
go on.
I was like, I wanna poke on Moritar's shoulder and be like, I want that axe.
I'm going to say to Nornus, do you perhaps have mage hand?
Yes, I do.
Brilliant. Get
Why?
closer.
Why?
They keep walking.
I'm
and
going to yell over to the bear man, say, come over here. I think we've got some unfinished business.
Don't say it like that.
they look at you and give you the middle finger and keep walking. They like there's some like little armor pieces run towards them, and he just like whacks one of the axe and slices it clean in half.
Can I vicious mockery him?
You can, but I would say right now they are around like 5 to 10 feet off the map.
You got no French do it.
And by the way, this is when I said all this. This isn't like happening at high speeds. This is happening in the context of you guys waiting on them just to fight the stuff, and
Yeah.
not like
Yeah.
And you know,
Actually, we shouldn't do this on the bridge.
No, we should do it on the bridge. And man,
We're
we
on
have
the
no-
bridge.
Yes, we have we're area. We're fucking casters. Area effect, bro. What? He has like less chance of being out of range and shit.
as you discussed this, they continue
Yes,
to walk.
no, I've not agreed
They're now a
to
good
anything
25
like that.
feet away.
Okay. Okay. Wait. Okay. Shut up. I need 25 more feet.
Yeah, they're not 25 more. They're 25 feet off the map.
I'm gonna vicious mockery this man.
That man clearly has a relic weapon, by the way. Like
Huh?
that man clearly has a relic weapon.
Relic
Yes.
weapon? Oh, you mean the ancient weapons? Okay, yeah.
I'm going to vicious mockery this man. Get over you, you stinking pile of pelts.
Okay. Do just
Roll
cast that.
damage.
Will that
It's a
cause?
DC 15.
Psychic damage. Give him a.
Mm. You managed. Okay? You run forward and manage to do like insult them. They look back at you, and then they're just like they shrug their shoulders, as if like they're willing to take that, rather than deal with
Guys,
the
I did my
armor,
best.
'cause they
Guys,
just
I
don't
tried.
give a either are scared of you or they legitimately just don't think you're worth fighting.
Have you
Like
tried
as
blasting
in
them?
lowering your level, like making you like as in like okay, yeah, no, this is just easy bits. I need to save my energy on things that matter more.
Have you tried blasting them, Ace?
And they keep walking.
Actually, that would have done an additional 3 damage.
Oh, okay.
Have you
Okay,
tried
I mean,
blasting them,
maybe,
Ace?
That's still free damage. Yeah, they do seem less affected by it than you think they would have normally been,
Yeah. Well, yeah.
which is weird. It's unclear if it's just their demeanor or their armor does something. Who knows?
All right.
Ace, blast them. Do the warlock thing.
Dude, are you gonna say that?
Mortar's 100% telling you to blast them.
All right.
Wait,
The Red
what
Knight
are you
with
guys
you
doing?
is
fucking them
kind
up.
of worried. This might be a bad idea. I'm not gonna lie. That person is.
I've got a plan.
Dangerous.
If Nautilus is
No,
going to help,
No,
I'm
Wait,
not going to help.
Nordal, do you actually say what are you doing?
Yes.
I want his weapon. It's cool.
Then buy it from him.
I'm
That-
gonna Eldritch Blast. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him.
Nautilus.
And yes, I do have the range.
Nautilus. This man is.
And it is actually 2 beams.
That man. We are heading into a place where that man is going to be. He clearly does not like us or trust us.
Yes,
many
for
times.
clearly apparent reasons, you're attacking him.
Look
Well,
at
there
this.
You're
are-
doing exactly what he said he was worried about
Okay,
you
so-
doing.
While they're arguing, can I just like Eldritch Blast them? Just like you just see like a
Yep.
swirl of energy just blast out of the lantern twice.
Yeah, you do so, and it seems to hurt him a bit. And finally, he looks back.
Do they
You
hit?
see him, he holds his axe in hand. He has a shield as
Uh-oh.
well. He taps his axe 3 times against his shield. Suddenly, he vanishes.
Oh, oh.
Well, good job. Now you've made an enemy of an invisible man that can behead a troll.
Now,
I
okay,
hope you're
roll
happy.
You feel uneasy.
Can I levitate?
What's your passive perception?
Me?
Yeah.
That's just the base perception, right? We know. What's passive
Mm.
perception again?
It's on. So wait, I forget.
Oh,
Use
12.
roll 20
12.
for character sheets. Okay, yeah. Um, does your character have a sense of smell?
We never talked about this.
What I mean by it is, did we say specifically your character doesn't at any point?
No, we did not.
Okay. Do you want them to have a sense of smell? If not, I can give you. It's up to you.
Kinda. I mean, yeah. The only thing is, like, really can't.
You
do is
smell.
see.
Suddenly, it smells like. Do you have a weird,
Rhubarb.
musty kind of smelly like it? Yeah, maybe. Wait. Is I'm not. I'm only gonna cut you off. What do you like a rhubarb? Is that like a British thing? Like everybody smell like a rhubarb? What does that mean?
Do you not know what
No,
rhubarb is?
rhubarb would make sense actually.
I got rhubarb once, thinking we could cook it up as a vegetable, and my mom was like, "You make pies
My
of
mom-
that," and
my
then
mom-
it left
my
it
mom
in
grows
the
it.
fridge and it rotted.
Rhubarb's
Okay.
like poisonous.
It's
I
also
think you
can
eat
cook
it and
with
make pies. Yeah. Okay. The point
Yeah.
is you smell like kind of like as if there's like some sweat near you or whatnot, and you also can kind of it mildly sounds like something just like landed behind you
Oh.
before you can roll initiative and before you can do anything. That's when like you notice they are behind you
Oh.
and they lash
Sorry,
their
kid.
axe into the
Nothing
back of your
personal.
shoulder.
Sorry, kid. Nothing personal.
Now roll initiative.
Fuck. So how much do
Well,
I take?
Give me a second. I'll sit.
I've already got initiative at 9.
Okay,
I
I'll
rolled it
pull up the
earlier.
turn tracker.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna hellish rebuke this bitch.
Nautilus, how much range is potence? Per chance.
Actually, do I want to? Yeah, I want to hellish rebuke this fucker.
Sight.
Oh, ooh.
What did you get for your initiative, Nautilus?
20.
Okay.
Oh, 20. Damn. I have a plan. I have a.
And my
Big
dex
brain.
is 16.
Okay, I do have
if
a
that
I do have a
matters.
question. Did either of the initial Eldritch Blasts hit him?
Yes, they did.
Yes, that's why he turned around.
Okay, so I never rolled damage for them. I'm saying,
Oh,
did
you
they
did?
hit? Did they break
Oh,
AC?
I thought you did. I'm sorry. They
No,
hit.
those were to hit. Okay,
Okay, yeah. And just tell me what damage you got. I'll about to give me a
20
second.
total. Because I get plus one of them gets additional flat 3 thunder damage.
Yeah. I have a
I love
plan.
Genie's Wrath.
I have a plan.
You fucking better. I'm disappearing on my turn. I'm letting you know this right now.
I have an ingenious plan if it works. It should work. It does kind of require like team effort though.
Mortar going forward. If people wonder what I am, I was made by you.
Dying on the floor.
It's like I'm dying on the floor. This is your fault, father. I didn't make you. Shush.
Let me believe.
We believe. I don't know my daddy. You're my daddy now.
So Nautilus was that you got initiative 20, right?
Repeat your last, I'm sorry? No, I didn't hear you perfectly. That's why I was asking what you said.
You got an initiative of like 20, right?
Yes, dirty 20.
Cool.
Okay, I'll put that in. Okay.
Now combat start. I mean,
Yes,
we could
okay.
roll for about on.
So you take. Let me just roll the thing up.
900 damage.
30 damage. You're now on the floor.
Oh wait,
That won't kill me. I have 42 hit points. It deals
Yeah,
43
you take
damage.
about 9 damage from that.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Oh.
Wait, no, I got wrong. 14.
That's a lot more than 9.
We're a lot less than 30.
That is a lot less than 30. If you're gonna blow up the bridge, let me levitate first.
No, 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 no.
Actually, get off the bridge. I can levitate and blow it up. No. Then I can't go invisible, because that's a spell.
Okay, wait.
And now, initiative.
Okay. So now we have everyone in initiative, I think.
Yeah.
Unless I'm missing someone.
No.
Okay. So I'm
Oh,
going to
and when he
count
did hit me, I
that
did want
attack
to do...
as their turn.
I was gonna do
So-
Hellish Rebuke when they hit me,
Okay, do Hellish Rebuke.
which is a DC
much?
15.
That's...
Wait, what level? Wait, I have level 3 spells? Yes.
Yes, you should do.
So DC 15 Dex save,
Okay.
Yeah.
and then
I'm pretty sure it's
They
dex.
got a 12.
Well, they take max
Okay.
fire damage.
22 fire, 3 thunder.
All right.
That is all.
Okay. How many feet? Wait. Oh, 4. Oh, I see. It's.
Wait,
Wait, did you say
never mind.
23?
Not.
What?
Sorry. I can do math. 21 fire, 0
Okay.
thunder, because it specifically says my turn.
Yeah.
So yeah, just 21 fire.
Okay. They look like they're. Um.
Toasty.
Yeah, they're toasty. But you know.
You furry fuck!
Ugh. And they then hit you again.
Do
Let's
I
see.
blow
Or
my other spell
try to
slot?
hit you again, more so.
Okay, did I
Uh,
blow my other spell slot?
Probably.
I think so. Wait, what was the first spell you cast?
Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah.
You did Hellish Rebuke and then whatever spell?
That's it. I've only done
That's all-
cantrips prior.
So you only use one spell. I thought, okay. You
I
have two
know,
spell
I only get 2.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you got one spell slot left.
So yeah,
Then-
they hit
Oh, I don't have a reaction left this turn.
and
though.
take a 10 damage. Then they walk around slightly and move right here, and that's the end of your turn.
I am not being chilling.
Norlalis, go.
Why? What are you all doing?
We're fucking him up, or if he's fucking me up, fucking help. Fuck.
Remember, he was racist to literally everyone.
This is true. How dare you insult whatever the fuck I am? You furry fuck. Fuck, this hurts.
Oh my god.
We do not abide by racism.
I don't abide by violence! And
Ugh. Go.
Were you gonna say something like in character for him?
He says, ugh. And that's what he says.
See, he's racist.
No.
Why did I get an accent all of a sudden?
He's
I,
feeling a wee bit Scottish.
himself.
Ace has jumped from like so many different things just as I talk.
For reference, where is the Red Knight?
Of a
Right
red
next
knight
to
is
Mordecai.
here.
Oh, I
you can
completely
use-
overlooked her. Okay, there. My bad. I thought that was one of us for some reason.
Well, no, but
Oh, fucking Christ, guys.
Yeah.
Nornalis is not on board.
I got
Oh,
a
I thought it was
plan.
gonna be Does the music help the theme of
This is
Nornalis is like
perfect.
realizing he joined with a group of weird fellows?
Yes. And you just see, I'm just foaming at the non-existent mouth. Just, I want the weapon. I want it. It
I'm
is.
looking at the weapon first.
It is.
I'm not doing this. No. And he casts Vortex Warp on the bear guy and teleports him 90 feet behind us. I make him fail his save.
You
Oh, boy.
asshole! I
He
will.
teleports how many feet behind you?
90 feet.
90 feet.
90 feet behind who? You?
Yes.
Or
Like behind the
so
brick.
90 feet.
Joke's
Okay.
on you. He's still within range of Eldritch Blast.
Oh my god!
Is he?
Yes.
What? By the way, he
have-
would be
I took-
behind.
Yeah.
If he's 90 feet behind it, there's a big boulder, like
I'm-
right behind here,
Okay.
which would be blocking his. You
What?
wouldn't be able
Well,
to see-
then-
Whatever
well,
I
then
can see, 90 feet close.
Nautilus
Like,
has to be able to see it.
yeah, whatever I can see 90 feet behind me. Like, as far as I can see behind me. It's, it's
okay. So you could have like so it'd be in this direction. Okay.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like not
Oh,
direct.
yeah.
Within 90
My-
feet of my view.
My Eldritch Blast has 300 feet of range.
Okay.
Eldritch
So,
Sniper,
yeah.
baby.
You would. So he's 9. I would say he's like 90 feet behind this position.
Yeah,
So
that's my turn.
Ace, go.
Is PvP frowned upon? I'm kidding.
This is just gonna happen to Nautilus now. Dude should have come up behind him and just.
Wait, I can go.
I
Hey,
don't know.
Dad.
No, he. Did you say hey, Dad?
Yeah. I made a joke earlier about him being my father now. Yeah, we're gonna actually. I lied. We're gonna be smart because there's rocks here. We're gonna bonus action levitate, and bonus action over here. I mean, just move it
I'm
over here.
going to be
Um,
going to the bathroom for a minute. Back in a second.
Okay. It's your
Eldritch
turn, but I'll just
Blast.
have you. I'll just skip your turn briefly. Would you want to move forward or what?
I'm not done.
So you're not done. Ooh.
No, I have attacks still. That was a bonus action and movement.
Oh boy.
15 and 26.
Yeah, no, that spell
Yes,
failed.
it- Which one?
Your spell failed. I counterspelled it.
Which? Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay. By the way, at the end of your turn, I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Who?
Ace.
Oh.
Ace.
10.
You see like your eyes for half a second. Like you see like some space that looks like you see some plants. It looks like a pretty garden, and you see a muscular tattooed person look back at you and glare, and they look very physically strong. Like they probably look like a bodybuilder with like in distance like at a show in terms of how like their physique is, like as in they people who are like really and you don't drink water for a while and gets like that, which is something you've never seen before probably, or like you,
Yeah.
and they look threatening as shit. Do a quick religion check.
Yeah. No. 6.
You, even though you're not like that certain, you're not exactly sure who it is, but it feels like something of significance is looking at you.
All right.
Okay.
That is it.
Mortar, we're gonna. If he's not back, I'll just skip his turn.
So as
Uh,
Ace continues trying to attack him, Nornalis is going to shout to the man, "Please just leave for the time being. I'm sorry about these people. I don't know what they're doing or why they're doing it. Ace, stop!"
It is windy and cold out, by the way. It's possible that he couldn't hear you well. I probably should have mentioned that, but it was windy and cold out the other day, and I think this map kind of looks like it would be windy.
Whoa.
I tried. He can roll a perception
okay.
check if he heard me. I don't know.
It's okay. Well, yeah, maybe I'll do that. Yeah.
I'm just gonna like
it's now your
middle
turn,
finger
Mortar.
Nautilus.
So I teleported him behind me 90 feet, and then I saw Ace charging up another Eldritch Blast,
Wait.
and I said, "No, we're not doing that," and counterspelled
counterspelled
his Eldritch Blast.
They nat 1 on the roll.
So they didn't.
So yeah, they
hear
probably
me.
didn't hear you.
Well, I'm like shouting and pointing and just like an open hand against them to stop, a point at him to go away, and that's Yeah.
I have moved up 30 feet.
He's 25 plus that 90 feet away.
Okay.
I'll end my turn just moving up.
The
Very
Red Knight seems to move forward a
grumpy.
little bit.
Nautilus, you're an asshole.
And they kind of like hold their ground, kind of looking around. Okay. You guys see them do the same thing they did earlier, where they hit their shield, their axe against their shield, and they suddenly you can't see them anymore. Right? They're suddenly gone. You don't see them. Normal, it's your turn.
I hold a spell action, an action for Maximilian's Earthen Grasp for anyone who tries to cross my path. And shout at them, "We're not doing this! You came here to explore Vetberg, we can do that!"
That's not why I get what?
That's literally what we
That's
had a
not-
conversation about.
I mean,
That's not why I'm
Ace never-
I'm here to help you guys.
yeah. Well,
I'm going on the context that everyone decided to share
Yeah.
openly. We're here to explore Vetberg, not fight. There's trolls in there. We already have enough to worry about. Stop infighting.
No.
That's
He
my
was
turn.
never a part of the group.
That's-
and has
that's my turn.
shown open hostility.
I've actually shown the opposite of open hostility.
Not you. I'm on about the.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I'm like, huh?
Yeah, the other guy.
now be Ace's turn if Norris's turn's over.
I gotta think now. Because I'm
You can't see
assuming
them?
seeing his initiative is gone. Is he even still here?
When I say
That's-
an-
You don't know.
I-
You don't know.
yeah.
I
I
know.
don't know.
I'm saying I am scared.
Also, good luck trying to move levitate. By the way, if it's
why?
if it's the spell levitate, you're kind of just
It's not the spell levitate.
about to say if it's
It-
the spell levitate, you're just stuck there now.
No, it's I had to look into this. I can maintain the height that I started levitating at and move around freely.
Yeah.
One moment. I'm figuring out what I want to do.
More time, maybe regretting giving the wizard a bunch of AC boosting things right now.
I could make him blind. Wait, can he counterspell if he's blind?
I can
No.
counterspell your blindness.
Dude, that's valid.
Hey,
hey, fair enough.
Really burning spell slots here.
In Norlis's mind, he's doing this for the good of the group. So he's willing to accept the fact that he might have less magical capabilities later.
I'm not even gonna cast it, but I'm gonna look at Nautilus and be like, why are you stopping me from fighting this guy who we don't trust, barely know, and I want his shit?
Because I barely know you, I barely know him, and I'm not going to have be part of a group that just openly fights people for no reason.
He wasn't part of our group. He just kind of was here.
I don't want to be part of this group if you're just going to attack people if they have something you like.
My reasoning is, we cannot trust him, and we are entering into a literal.
If he wanted to
battle
kill
ground.
us, he would have done it now and then. He didn't. He beheaded the trolls and went on his way. There was nothing
he would
stopping him.
jump us- Or he would jump us in the thing around a corner without catching us unaware.
If he had
I
a
agree,
litany
Warthog.
of sense and was
Okay.
that,
what-
yeah, this
that was
is more than
Ace,
6
is your
seconds.
turn over?
Yeah.
Okay. Moritar, what are you doing?
I am holding my reaction for when this guy reappears, and if he is within range, I'll be casting heat metal on his weapon.
What's the range of that?
60 feet.
Okay.
Well, 60 feet initially. I should
Okay.
state that.
This person seems to move up a bit more and looks a little uncertain. I'd recommend not engaging with that person more. I think it's gonna get a lot worse. I mean, a lot worse, you know. Eh. And they start to try to move over here and kind of have a shield up with their sword out, just looking around. Then nothing happens.
He fucked
But
off, didn't he?
But Ace, Ace, is your character's goal to continue to pursue the Purple Bear Knight?
I mean, yeah.
Like the current goal. Okay.
It's the
Do a
first
wisdom.
cool
do,
weapon he's
do a
seen.
wisdom saving throw.
Oh fuck. Huh. Fuck. I can't roll good. Okay, that's also +5.
How would
You
you
see
get
the
down?
same figure again. Do another religion check. It
Nat
now dawns
20.
on you. You are seeing the god Balder look directly at you. And it's not just you're pretty sure that it's not just a random vision or illusion. The god Balder is literally looking at you and like glaring at you, making it clear like stop. Mm-mm.
Can I flip it off?
You just see a
Mine's about to
quick
get, like-
vision in your mind. You could flip off
Oh.
like in real life, like in the
Just
you
flip
could
off
still
the
make that
air.
motion and they probably would know. But yeah.
I was trying to flip off the air.
I don't know. I feel like you should have to roll a wisdom saving throw to have the fucking balls to flip off a god. Are you not afraid enough? Are you fearless enough to do so?
I ain't afraid of no ghost. I was supposed to die 73 years ago.
We're just gonna see him fucking go unconscious and drown now.
Right.
Yeah.
And there's
Okay,
no way Morotar's getting in the water.
I would like you to you will additionally take about 8 psychic damage.
I am down to 10. Help.
Okay. Normalist, go.
I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm holding a spell at the ready. We're not doing this. We're not.
Well, it doesn't appear to be around here anyway.
Good. You fucking lunatics.
All I'm expecting now is fucking Nautilus to get fucking backstabbed. Like the
I'm
Dark Souls
not gonna
animation.
lie. I'm kind of expecting it to, and I'm hoping it doesn't happen.
Why does everybody keep stabbing you back? Because it's easy. It does a lot of damage.
Okay.
All I'm thinking.
Okay, so what are you doing, Normalist?
Just holding a spell at the ready.
Okay. Question. When you hold a spell at the ready, does that mean you have to do another spell slot after the last turn, or no?
No, because you've not cast it yet.
Okay, good. Ace, your turn.
Yeah, while I'm at a very low life total, I'm gonna come back over land. It's like, okay, I kind of hurt. I'm kind of getting a little.
Got like a nosebleed.
I don't have
If,
a nose.
if you had a nose.
I don't have a nose. You just see a crack and just a little bit of blood comes out.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, Moritar, I don't think he's here no more. Just like kind of
Okay.
panicking, looking around.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's all I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm kind of
Is
like
your goal?
giving up.
Is your goal to
I'm kinda-
continue
no, I'm
to
kinda giving
pursue?
up. I'm kind of giving.
You're
up.
not. You are giving up.
Yeah,
You are giving up.
I'm just gonna like, kind of just sit down, like.
You
what the fuck?
okay? Do one more wisdom save.
That's intelligence. Wow. Okay, that's fine.
You see the figure one more time, and they give you a thumbs up.
Oh, fuck you, you old bag.
Do
Not
another
right.
wisdom save.
Not gonna lie, it's kind of wild.
Do you
Baldur's
actually say that? Do you actually say that?
Yeah, so I'm gonna say fuck you, you old bag.
Yeah. Okay. Take 2 psychic damage.
Just the ringing in my ears.
And then you see it kind of dissipate, and he walks out of the garden. Moritar, do you do anything or no?
I mean, I do
Are
not
you
see
ending
him.
combat here or no? You don't see your enemy.
Yeah. So
But-
I will be, because he doesn't appear to be around here.
Mm.
And Nautilus hasn't been, like, bisected yet.
Okay.
Oh, fucking, oh, fucking lucky I've got a player.
I'm just gonna go over to Mars. I'm gonna go to
Go-
Mortar. The guy hit me and a god was mad. I'm fucking confused.
Lucky I'm playing a good character, otherwise Nautilus might be fucking he might be having a swim.
Nautilus is what saved the party. That could have been really bad.
No, no, no! I was gonna cast heat metal on his weapon, and Nautilus was gonna make him drop it, and then use Mage Hand to pick it up, and then push him in the water. Great
I would have
plan.
jumped in after the. I would have jumped in after the weapon.
What do you mean? No. You see, heat metal. If it's on a weapon, they've got to do a con check or they drop it.
Yeah, I know.
Nautilus makes it so they fail. Drops weapon. Then on Nautilus' turn, Mage hands it, picks it up. On my turn or yours, we thunder wave him or push him in the water. He is in plate mail in water.
I want to like kind of drag Moritar out of earshot of Nautilus.
So about where
The-
we are anyway.
Well, like
The red
but yeah.
the red knight looks at you and then considers walking ahead, and then starts to do so. Do you
Like-
guys continue on, or do you loot the bodies on here?
I don't care about the bodies. I wanna like discreetly pull out the like weird chain thing and be like, what the fuck is this? I like you. What the fuck is this?
Gonna have to do this at a better time.
All right. Slowly shoves it back in.
I will put a hand on Ace and use kill wounds.
For half a second, I heard kill wounds. I'm like, that's fucking
Yeah, me
hilarious.
too.
I'm like, you're down.
He's fucking dead. Ah, idiot!
As Moritar does it, it's sort of like a sort of soothing flame, like slowly covers you and heals you a little bit.
Thanks, dog.
Now I'm going to loot the bodies.
Yeah.
I'm having at least some fucking profit out of this.
As you guys stop resisting Nautilus and apparently combat's come to an end, he sits cross-legged on the ground where he is, just staring at you, but molding his hands for a minute in front of him on the ground. And you all watch as a vial of red liquid appears in front of him. And he walks forward and hands it to Ace. Listen, I'm sorry, but I'm here for my own reasons, and I'm not here to be a looter or a fucking martyr. I cannot afford to die due to your greed. But if you'll taper that and keep it within spec, I'm willing to continue going along with you. I'm sorry you got hurt. I can see that you're bloodied and bruised. Here's a health potion. I just made it. Roll 2d4 plus 2 health if you want to
Wait,
drink it.
wait,
oh,
you
yeah,
can do
by the
that?
way-
You made the health potion?
Healing elixir.
Is that a feat or I
That's a
discussed this
spell.
or what?
It's a spell.
Oh shit, there's a. Okay,
That's not a spell.
I
Unless
used
it's
to
a
have
homebrew with
vari-
3 dots.
No, I'm on Wikidot. Here.
Don't trust Wikidot.
Is it in?
Don't trust
Wikidot can be
I
helpful.
exclusively use
Wait,
Wikidot.
which one's Wiki? Is Wikidot the safe one or the?
No.
Wikidot's
None
pretty
of them
safe
is
as far as...
Wikidot's good. Wikidot's good. Is it Unearthed Arcanaville? Because
I think
I'm
it
not
is.
allowing that.
Oh, okay
I,
then.
I can.
Yeah, it's under
I'd allow you just have it for the cool scene because I like the scene, but and you
Okay.
can keep have it. But no, in the future, no, you can't have that spell. As in,
Okay.
what I mean by have it, I mean have that potion. We could just maybe had it for some other means,
Okay.
but no.
Okay.
I like that. That's a cool spell idea. What was it called though?
Healing elixir. You can just make a basic health potion, and it exists for 24 hours and then disappears if you don't use it, and you can't make more than one.
That actually seems pretty balanced.
Yeah, I thought it felt really balanced personally.
I mean, I'd be okay with allowing it. To be
Yeah,
honest,
I thought it was
sure.
like I thought it was like you always had it and there
No,
wasn't a limit. I was like,
No,
It
I
exists for
thought it was
24
gonna be
hours,
like.
and that's it.
I thought it was gonna be like at higher levels you could make better ones or
No.
something, which doesn't. You know what? Sure, I'll
okay,
let you
yeah.
have it spell. Sure,
Okay,
you can
cool,
have a
cool,
spell.
cool.
I'll even
It's
write
just-
it down.
yeah.
I'll write it down aloud homebrew.
Alright,
Since
cool.
since UA is basically official homebrew.
Yeah, no, I didn't think of it, like, I'm not gonna make fucking superior. No, it's just
2D, it's 2d4, right?
yeah, 2d4 plus 2, a basic health potion. You can make it. It exists for 24 hours. You don't use it, it disappears.
I gained 6.
Either way, it never states anything about creating. You can only have one created at once.
I just realized I
Is
had
that not
two
the
things.
case?
I had a homebrew rules and a lounge homebrew section. Ooh.
No, it never.
Nah.
I'm reading it now that it's not stated. You technically you could make as many as you want as long as you're
Okay.
spending spell slots.
Okay.
I also
spell slots.
I understand why not official because don't give wizard a way to heal because that ends in misery some way. Cool spell.
Yeah. I want to go notice like on the fact of looting. That's the only reason I'm here.
Then loot the locations, not the living people. If they're already dead, that's fine, but I'm not going to assist you in killing people.
I'm gonna loot the bodies on the bridge.
I don't care, they're already dead.
It's like,
As
you
they're
little-
doing this.
You fucking loot goblin. You'll take anything. At least I'm picky.
Okay. So there is a dead dog, 3 like sets of dead like what is it called? Living armor? What is automated? No, animated armor? Yeah. You think? Sorry, we don't know that for sure, but they seem to be suits of armor that has no one inside them. That I
what
would
armor
say
is it?
are. Oh god, is this by default? I was gonna say by default probably. I would say it's like half plate with some like padding and stuff. So there's free half plates basically. Then there's or there's mostly humans. There's a dead lizard folk, which is a very rare thing to see in these parts. And a dead dog.
I nearly did play a lizard folk.
I have to.
That'd be so fun. I would love that. Yeah, I have some great lizard folk lore.
I have to leave in like 10 minutes. Is this where we're? Stopping?
Yes.
Okay.
End it.
Yeah, this is probably where we're gonna end. I would say you find a good like, you find amongst the bodies around 120 gold.
Jesus.
Oh,
You find
consider my loss.
and then I'll list the rest of it quickly in the Gin chat. So it's 120 gold, free half plates, around like 6 sets of leather armor. You find around 7 daggers, like 4 backpacks, and 2 health potions, like basic health potions. Or do then 1 great axe. And some, actually, I'll list the rest of it later. Let's do boon points, and then we'll end.
I find it fucking hilarious how Nordalus counterspelled my spell.
Okay, well,
I did not expect that at all. I thought it was like very with the character, like going against the party. Just because it didn't align with his views, kind of. It was like I don't really see people do that ever.
It was something I was really fucking, like, teetering on. I'm like, no, I want to stop the things that are instigating this combat, and it feels so wasteful to use a 3rd level spell to counterspell a cantrip.
Yeah.
But it felt like the most morally correct thing that Nornless would do. And I'm like,
yeah, it was really good.
I was really I was scouring my spells up and down, like, how can I stop this? How can I stop this? How can I stop this? And I'm like, counterspell. Counterspell is great. That's one of the reasons I took it.
I was gonna Hunger of Hadar you.
And I was gonna counterspell it. I'm glad it
That's the
didn't
only
devolve
reason why
into
I did
combat.
Just get invisible.
Oh my god. So I take I don't want to misconstrue.
Yes,
so
that is,
okay.
that is your boon point.
Okay, excellent. Thank you, sir. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. That was funny. I do want his fucking weapon though. That was dope.
I don't blame you. If I was playing a greedier character, I would too, but that's not Nornalus.
Fucking warlock trying to get weapons. I'm gonna strangle you with it. Just like, you can't use them. Just fucking like choking you out. Angry artificer. Inefficient use of magic items. Yeah, I'm gonna give a boon point to Nautilus for actually sticking to their guns on the character on like the character decision and going against the party.
Thank you, sir.
The party of 2 people.
Yeah.
I honestly feel like I would have just been 1v4 if the other 2 were here. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Victoria might have been on his side, but I don't know. I think Abaddon. I mean, not Abaddon. Abaddon? Yeah.
Abaddon would have been down to.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like I would have had a lot harder time if they were all here, honestly. I'd like to get.
You get that boon point. Go ahead.
Thank you, sir. I'd like to give a boon point to Ace for fucking persisting even despite meeting party resistance and getting absolutely fucked up health-wise. He's like, I want it! I want it! I'm gonna have it! And he just fucking...
I really want you to get down in the water just so I can laugh.
I want to say this because like if I don't like hiding things outside of game because it's hard for me to do. Is like my entire purpose is I want the magic items. Only the cool ones though. Only the ones that seem inherently really strong.
And
just for
Nornalus is
myself.
fine with that, so long as it's not stealing them or trying to kill them from a living people. If you want to ransack the fucking crypt, if you want to deface a temple, he's fine with anything. He does not like murder.
So more kinds of spirits, so like...
You have to be very convincing
Well,
on why...
he's a spirit based off like one person saying he was a spirit.
Yeah, Morita has a very similar thing of getting the magic item, but with a moral point of view.
And a purpose.
Yeah.
I just want power.
But not in a evil. Well,
No, it is a very
Yeah.
self-centered way, not an evil way.
I
like a
don't. Yeah,
self-centered
I don't
way, if that
really.
makes
I
sense.
typically don't allow evil players straight up,
Yeah.
but I do allow like people
I-
who are a little iffy. I mean, you're not like I guess you're like Shadow the Hedgehog, but less edgy.
Yeah, like
Actually,
how
maybe not
I
then.
It's such an
how I kind
insult.
of like
You're like Shadow the
How I-
Hedgehog.
how I kind of like am playing it is he's not evil, but he's very self-serving. Like he understands if that person's like, I'm not gonna just kill a bitch for no reason. But this guy, one, already just like if it was just a random guy with a weapon, I'm not gonna just attack him. It was the circumstance that allowed me to, if that makes sense.
Not gonna lie, I view this, we're literally dropping into fucking PUBG right now. Anyone can like try and jump us.
I'm going to give boom points to honestly all 3 of you. Nornalus, I guess all 3 of you basically for this scene, specifically due to your intentions to stick to your goals, each of you, as not your goals, your immediate goals in this scene, as in Nornalus specifically, I'm actually going to give it more so for his speech at the end. I really like that. But Ace, for basically choosing to be like, okay, yeah, no, I'm going to fight this person, and I'm going to do some crazy shit, like actually shoot him from like 300 feet, and go into like the sky and shit, and do that. Like really, like even though he's trying to back off and trying to do stuff, and even past like once you started seeing shit, you kept going. And Moritar, I guess I said the thing, and to some degree I'm giving it for the scene, but I'm also kind of giving him this boon point because I liked the whole how he went about trading early in the session. I thought that was really good, but also that he but more so in terms of this scene, how he like stuck to like like, okay, I'm going to make a choice. I have just 2 different people. I'll side with the ace path. I'm going to fight this guy, and albeit I guess you're kind of one who made the decision, since you were like, okay, this guy's an asshole. He's racist. We can fight him.
He's an asshole.
But I
He's
like that
racist. He has something I want.
Yeah.
If people haven't realized, I am kind of trying to play Moritar very much how a gold dragon would interact with the world,
I can see that. I see that.
which is very much of fuck you. I know better.
Wait, really? I thought gold
Yeah.
dragons were like, I'm Jesus, how's it going? I
Yeah,
thought they were
Yeah,
supposed
they're
to be
good
like
people.
openly super nice people. I thought they were like supposed to
No.
be like
No,
the
gold
most
dragons are pretty good.
stupidly nice people who influence society from like the shadows to in order for society to get slightly better.
That is
Like, I
one
thought-
way to see it. That's like a really active gold dragon, but most gold dragons tend to be really uppity, like assholes who basically will decide they're better from you and think you shouldn't have something if
Yeah.
like the ancient weapons which are super dangerous. It's going
Yeah.
no.
To be clear, my framing
you-
of a particular gold dragon kind of is a little combination of those two. So I'll say
It's,
that.
no. Give that to me. I'll make sure it's safe. But Moritar's a lot more. A lot more. I'm not gonna tell you because you don't even know.
Okay.
It's
I'm
a
going to
very
say,
black and
that-
white.
would you guys have crossed the bridge?
Probably because no point, sitting around.
I
the bridge.
would be
Yeah.
starting the session with you guys having crossed the bridge and being close to the walls. The next session.
We're gonna have a
Well,
great time
we-
explaining what the fuck happened and why I'm at like half health.
Also, I
You're like,
basically dumped
wait.
like half this stuff we looted in my bag.
Yeah, I
Back
probably
recording.
shouldn't go too soon.